Start. All right. Hey, it's me, Jimmy D, and welcome to our live stream talking about episodes 1 through 3 of Wandavision, and then we got a few little extras at the end. By a few, I mean a good handful, so you better you better got some snacks, because this is going to be a while.
Hold on to your tacos.
Like, this is legit going to be a while. Before that, though, let me do one thing. So let's talk about WandaVision.
Yes.
I have a lot to say the least.
You know.
First thing I gotta say, it is not the show I thought it was going to be. It really has surprised me, both good and
Okay.
I'd say both good and like it's not bad. Like, it's not bad
All right.
complaints. I just have some criticisms. Which is odd, because typically I'm the person who fucking loves everything, and Cody's the critical person. And Cody over here like, I loved it. And I'm sitting over here like, I don't know how to feel about it, because I really didn't.
I just love it because I'm literally that fucking Travolta meme for Pulp Fiction where I'm literally just walking in the room like. Okay, so I didn't love it. Okay.
Okay.
I liked it. I liked it better than you did.
Yes.
But I saw episode 3
I have to.
and I get where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, let me tell you about episode 3. First of all, Papyrus, WandaVision is the Marvel show on Disney Plus, for those who don't know. It is the continuation of the MCU, but on the television form.
Small screen.
Yes.
TV format.
TV format. But the thing is,
it's canon in this Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It is canon into the movie universe. And so I'll break it down. Okay, because you liked episode 1 and 2, and we'll get to episode 3.
Okay.
Episode 1 and 2, I feel like episode 1 was interesting to a point.
Okay.
It was interesting at first because I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
All right.
But then, there in the middle, it's like, you've lost me because I'm not seeing any of the MCU coming through, or like any hints at development, or like some type of deep mystery story of what the fuck Wanda and Vision are doing here. Why is Vision alive? Like, there was no hints at anything until the very end. And then it's sort of the same thing with episode 2. While episode 2, it was better than episode 1, but that could be just I used to watch Bewitched, so like I know what they were paying homage to. It wasn't bad, but the end was interesting. The very end of the episode was very interesting. That was gripping. That's what I expected the show to be. Is to be this Wanda in sitcoms, but there's every now and then there's hints at like something deep and mysterious coming through, and I just figured there'd be more of that from the very beginning, because that's what they advertised in every single trailer.
Okay.
And I know, like, we as a channel, we really, like, the only trailer we really have gotten, like, we've broken our trailer hype rule for was the Batman. But
which, okay, to be frank, DC paid a lot of fucking money, okay? They paid a lot of money for that.
It was a beautiful, and like we got hyped for it.
Also, you and I have both openly admitted that like there are two superheroes that like I've openly admitted there's two superheroes for me, Batman and Spider-Man, that like all my critic and credibility and like trying to come at a more rational and philosophical mind just goes out the fucking door.
No, I fully understand. They are setting up the House of X.
So we'll get to that.
Yes.
Because I don't know if they are. Because, John, here's the thing. I 100% agree with you. I liked episode 1 and 2 when it first came out, but I think what really got me was because it was such fucking unique and differentness than what Marvel has been doing.
Yeah.
Okay? Sitting through on episode 3, I kind of like the glass kind of shattered. Okay? And I've kind of caught on to the formula.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, so this is what we're going to get for another 5 episodes.
Okay, so
shit.
let me talk about episode 3. This video is sponsored by Disney. Shut the fuck up. They own our ass, alright?
We're not sponsored by Disney. We just happen to have stock in Disney and have Disney merchandise behind us.
I am legally obligated to say that I am not sponsored by Disney. I do not take money from Disney to buy any of this. Okay? Again,
it's the fucking
let me say, I do not, and I repeat, do not have any sponsorship from Disney. Okay?
Oh. What are we, because I'm kind of sellouts?
We are not sellouts on this channel. We criticize everything equally. If it
everything equally, provided the check clears, but everything equally.
Everything equally, okay? Does that make sense?
Oh my God, all I can think of is the fucking scene from Wayne's World where he's drinking the Pepsi. He's like, what are we? Some kind of movie that would fill out to a sponsor?
Again. No. We are not sponsored by anything.
Oh. We're not corporate sellouts. What are you talking about?
Alright, so
going in episode
3. Let me talk about episode 3. Because you said you caught on to the whole formula. Are you talking about the Marvel formula or just the formula they're setting up in the show?
Formula of the show. And
okay.
Also, well, I've kind of caught on to the Marvel formula, and I'm getting really tired of the Marvel formula.
Yes.
But I've caught on to the formula of I think how this show is going to go.
So I enjoyed episode 3.
Okay.
But there is a big but.
Okay.
Shut up, Salty. Do not mention the Pepsi refrigerator behind me.
Telling you, we're not corporate sellouts.
There's no Pepsi in it. I thought there was a Pepsi still in it.
We are. We are not corporate sellouts.
Okay.
to our commanding officers.
So, I'm trying to get my thoughts around it.
Okay. I can put this back for a fucking break.
I'll wait.
Episode 3.
Okay, episode 3. The formula for episode 3. I think they went too hard into
sitcom.
Okay, yes and no. Okay. I don't think they're paying homage to a certain sitcom each episode. Which
this season was Brady Bunch.
This week, was Brady Bunch. I don't mind that. I just the episode's only 30 minutes, and it's kind of bothering me.
I get that.
Because Mandalorian has some 30-minute episodes. But the thing is, it's like 38 minutes and then it's actually 35 minutes of show. This is 25 minutes of show and 10 minutes of credits.
6 minutes of fucking commercial.
Credits and then commercials in there. So,
yeah.
They are trying to do this mystery. But they pulled a fucking Scooby-Doo. They pulled a fucking Scooby-Doo. Okay? They didn't give us anything for 2 episodes other than a sprinkle. Well, someone just knocked over the whole fucking sprinkle truck in this episode. Because it's literally like every single... After Wanda... After they do the nursery...
Mm-hmm.
And Wanda starts kind of getting some stuff going on. And I don't know if it correlates, but it might. Everybody started to break.
Which, it's weird, because you can't tell if they know they're in, like, the alter reality, or if they're just, like... minds wiped, or they're just agent planted, you know.
I don't think they're agents planted because the neighbors were talking bad shit about the agent.
Well, we don't know if she's an agent. She could have
She
just
had
been a
the
random
sword
civilian and got
necklace.
trapped in one.
Her necklace, Wanda points out, has a sword on it. So that's how Wanda throws her out. Because it's the same logo as what was on the beekeeper's back.
Right. Okay, so here's the thing. So obviously they're hinting at, I think Wanda's been captured by Sword.
No, I think Sword is in there to help Wanda, and she's been captured by Hydra.
Okay, Wanda's been captured by somebody.
Wanda's captured by somebody, and I don't know how they captured her.
Because they do that half pan out where she's in some kind of giant force field bubble.
Yeah, there's a force field.
Okay.
And Sword is all around the force field, and Sword is basically S.H.I.E.L.D. Just a bigger organization.
The people basically in here are pretty much Sword agents who I think just have to go along with the fact, you know.
Except for the neighbor. I think the neighbor... I swear the neighbor is someone else. The neighbor might be one of the people who captured Wanda.
Maybe.
Okay, explain to the non-Marvel natives. Alright, Allie. So, Sword is a kind of like a CIA, FBI organization that deals with superhero stuff on Earth. It's like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but bigger.
They're like the B team S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes, but I think the way the MCU is setting it up...
See, I think the MCU is quietly setting up different agencies because they realize that S.H.I.E.L.D's basically been taken out of fucking commission.
Yes,
okay,
sadly.
With Fury gone and Maria Hill pretty much gone, S.H.I.E.L.D. out of commission. So you have these other agencies who are slowly coming out of the shadows and stepping up to handle the more superhero heroic kind of stuff.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is the organization is like the FBI, but with superheroes.
Yeah.
They kind of recruited and formed the Avengers.
Yeah. Sword is like CIA.
Yes. So it's like multiple factions of a like
centralized government.
Yeah.
And now that Fury and Maria Hill are pretty much MIA,
Yeah.
you know, Sword and maybe because they're probably going to be hinting at AIM pretty soon, which is a major factor in the villains. So
I think they were
companies like
hinting at
Sword,
AIM with the beekeeper outfit.
AIM, you have the Time Squad from Loki's series. These people are starting to come forward and being like, look, normally we slowly just kind of stay in the shadows because Shield's kind of been ever since the whole Avengers program, they've been kind of like the factor, you
Yes.
know.
So Wanda's in this force field, which I don't know how to feel. So it all is going to depend on how it comes together.
Yeah.
If Wanda is captured by someone, I'm gonna kind of be mad because it's kind of taken some shit away from Wanda. Because like the House of M
Yeah.
storyline is such a big storyline where Wanda creates.
House of M needs to be its own fucking movie.
Well, it's not.
Because
It's gonna be this. This is what it is.
but here's the thing about the House of M. The House of M is going to be really interesting because have you read the original House of M,
Yes,
comic?
she eliminates mutants.
She eliminates mutants. What if this is the reverse?
That's what I'm pretty sure. That's what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
I'm pretty sure this is the reverse. This is the reverse of because
She's
we
going
know
to
Strange.
create the X-Men.
She's going to create the mutant gene
Yeah.
because we know Strange. Okay, so here's what we confirm now. We know WandaVision, Strange, and Spider-Man are pretty much a trilogy,
Mm-hmm.
all built together.
Yes.
Okay,
Those three
so
things are connected.
we know Strange is going to introduce the multiverse. Okay, WandaVision, we're pretty sure that it is not confirmed that they're doing House of M, but it is very hintily based around the House of M.
Yeah.
Okay, so WandaVision is probably going to be the one that starts the mutant gene because this is how you're going to introduce Fantastic Four, the X-Men. You have
Yes.
that thing to start playing with. The question is, what the fuck is Spider-Man going to introduce?
I think Spider-Man's going to be the one who ends the storyline. So I think we have
Okay.
WandaVision setting up the multiverse to bring in Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, uh, Gwen Stacy, Doc Ock. I think WandaVision's going to introduce the other heroes from the old Marvel movies.
No, see, I think that's going to be strange. I think Wanda's what she's basically going to do is she's going to do something so fucking big that kind of like shatters
That Doctor
that
Strange shows up.
Strange is going to be the cameo at the very last episode and be like, Wanda, what the fuck have you done?
Yeah.
You know, like because her whole drive of trying to bring back Vision, so she's like, well, if I can't have my Vision,
Let me get
I'm
another
going to
one.
have a Vision.
Yeah.
And this is why Strange kind of comes up like, Wanda, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You
Um.
know,
So all the Peter Parkers will be there. Like
and then
Toby, Andrew,
Strange's
and
whole
Tom.
and then you're going to cut to Strange's movie, and Strange is going to do his entire movie. There's not
Yeah.
going to probably be any mention of Wanda until kind of the very end,
Well, Wanda's
you
in
know?
Doctor Strange.
Right, but we don't know. But we don't know if it could be as little as a cameo. It could be an actual major part. Okay, we don't know this.
So we don't know if it's just cameos or I. Let me tell you, if Tobey Maguire is just a cameo, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I'm telling you, Toby and Andrew are probably just going to be a cameo in Spider-Man because they're still going to want to focus on Peter Parker. You know, like I know they're probably going to be cameos. Matt Murdock's probably going to be a fucking cameo because their whole thing is
William
they just want him.
Dafoe is supposedly gonna be in it.
Here's the thing, because Kevin Feige has come out and be like, I've heard the rumors. I'm not going to say they're true. Some of them might be true.
Okay.
Some of them might not.
Okay.
Okay, so he can't confirm or deny, though there's a lot of pictures and kind of reports coming out that Charlie Cox has been on set.
Yes.
Um, to, Tony McGuire has been on set.
Yes.
You know,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't. Has Jake Gyllenhaal been on
I
set?
saw set photos.
I like that because it would totally make sense if Mysterio pretty much faked his own death.
Yeah, because he literally said like Mysterio would have faked his own death and announced who Peter Parker was. Like he said, like straight up announced Spider-Man is Peter Parker
There,
with
there,
photo
there's
ID
a
and everything.
saying. There's a saying that the greatest trick the devil ever did was convincing the world he didn't exist.
You bringing good quotes in here today. Okay, I see you. Um,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking we all thought like Nigma was we all thought that fucking Mysterio was just this pissed off. This dude could be playing 5D chess now that you're introducing the fucking multiverse.
uh,
Granted, none of this has shit to do with fucking WandaVision.
we're gonna
but
get it. It does. It does though, because without WandaVision, none of this is gonna be possible.
no, dude, WandaVision has been really fucking good at bringing in super creepy moments, like the dinner scene, like
The
when she brought
dude
up fuck.
chainsawing.
No, the one that fucking got yes, the chainsaw one was cool. The one that got me was like when she mentioned how Pedro died at fucking Ultron, and I'm like, why did you say that? Why did you say that? No, oh god, no, why? Why would you say that? Are you stupid?
All right.
Like, why would you say that?
The last 10 minutes of WandaVision was the best 10 minutes of the entire show.
It's going to be very interesting because obviously Wanda, I think they're setting her up as the villain.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got thoughts.
am I?
So,
I have listening.
the only good thing in the show so far, that whole aspect of Wanda just snapping. Well, there's two moments. The moment where Vision says, "I think something's up." And he says, "There's something wrong here." And everything to Wanda. And like in episode 2, she says no and then rewinds. This episode,
Yeah.
she didn't even rewind. It instantly cut back.
So her powers are growing.
Her powers are growing. I mean, look. She had birth in 24 hours.
Yeah.
She needs therapy. She needs a lot more than therapy. But here's this is what I need them to explain to me. So Wanda killed Vision. Thanos brought Vision back just to kill him for the Infinity Stone. Wanda fought Thanos after she came back from the snap. She went to Tony's funeral all fine and dandy. Why did it wait so long before she went mentally insane?
Yeah.
I would have thought it would have been instantaneous.
So here's the thing. The more the MCU plays out, the more these phase 4, phase 5,
Yeah.
whatever phase, galactic commander, supernova,
At this
the
point, I
more
don't care about the phases. I'm just here to watch the
sure,
stories.
sure. But the more that they start making this stuff more intertwined,
Yeah.
the more they start tripping over their stuff, especially with Endgame. Because that's like for
In
a
in
closure.
in
For
game
Endgame being a
fucked
closure of
everything
10
up.
years. 10 years, you're opening a lot of holes now.
Yeah, like Endgame is the one movie that it's one Marvel movie we really don't like.
You
Um,
know, well, I don't know. There's a couple Marvel movies I don't like. Um, and I don't not like Endgame. I just think it's
it
like it
causes
has a
too
lot of
many
problems.
problems.
Yeah. I straight up just don't like Dark World.
Yeah, yeah. We don't
um,
talk about that one. Um,
here's the definite problem because they're talking about in 2021 alone 5 shows
mhm.
dropping, and
Yes,
they're all going to play a part into the MCU.
yes,
The more this is going on, the more it's great that you're bringing all these comic book stuff in, and you're
yeah.
bringing in House of M, you're bringing in the multiverse, you're bringing in, Falcon and Winter Soldier, getting Zemo back, and bringing all this stuff. And it's great that you're opening up these doors, but you're still not filling in, or you're creating new holes opening them.
Yes, the movie caused chaos. Um, Alan, you do got a point. Like, so Wanda had to have a breaking point. That
Sure, I'm
something had to cause that breaking point because
but here's the thing, and I'm down with that. I'm down with Wanda having a
but the
breaking
way
point.
Endgame did end, it doesn't.
And it act here's the problem. You could say that Endgame was a time jump from Thanos snapping to Tony's funeral.
Yeah,
Okay. But if that's the case, well, we know the end goal because she could be mentally not right now, but we know they're going to have to go to Tony's funeral. She's all fine.
yeah. So if
Unless you're retconning her out of the funeral. See, this is the problem with having everybody at the funeral.
you could have had her not at the funeral, and then everybody like, "What? Where the fuck is Wanda?"
Yeah, like why is Wanda not there? Or,
It would. Girl was traumatized by Marvel nonsense.
for God's sakes, you had the fucking girl from 13 Reasons Why there for no fucking reason.
No,
And it
she
took the
wasn't.
internet.
She was
But
supposed to be.
here's the thing. There were people, you had people there that the internet had to pretty much tell you this is why they were there.
Yeah.
Okay. Not the movie.
So she killed her love, watched him die by Thanos anyway. Her brother died. There has to be another breaking point. There's so much trauma she endured.
So,
One small thing could have just sent her to the breaking point.
two things about that. One, she's not the Joker. Don't ever fucking compare Wanda to the Joker, okay? Two, I will give you the Vision thing because that is still, you could still argue it's a fresh wound,
Yeah.
okay? Pietro's not.
See,
It's not.
this
You,
is what
you
bothered me.
had time. Pietro, she has had time. I'm not saying that the wound is not there, and I'm not saying that you can't still have time to grieve, but there has been enough passage of time to where,
So the brother thing bothered me
yeah.
because her brother died in Age of Ultron, which
Right.
took place in 2011.
Right.
No, 2014.
2014. Okay, even if we say it's only been 3 or 4 years,
It's not.
chronically inverse.
It's not because we don't go back in time at the end of Endgame. It is still 2024. So that means it has been a whole ass decade since
Yes.
her brother was killed.
If this woman had said Vision, he died by Thanos. What did you say? Oh, Wanda, I'm just playing. It's like, no, you see, you fucked up and you played the Pietro card.
So I liked it because I like references back. Because
Right.
it was like, finally you fucking... Like, that man's name hasn't been mentioned since he died.
No, it hasn't, which sucks because I liked Aaron Taylor Johnson as Quicksilver.
He was really good, and like his sacrifice was powerful and everything.
Yeah.
Um,
I really wish he would have survived because I would have liked to have seen the bond him and Hawkeye kind of would have gotten.
yeah.
Because there was still that like bond of like always I'm gonna one up you, son. I can literally know.
So here's my thing. While that was a epic sequence, and Wanda just snapping and just like, I want to know how the fuck she shot that woman out of the house without Vision realizing it. Because remember, she's in the house when Vision's talking to the neighbor outside. He then goes in the house to
Her
see
powers.
her, and then it's just Wanda, just chilling on the couch with the babies.
Her powers. She can open. She could probably just opened up a portal and just flung her ass through it.
Yeah, but let me mention one other thing. The music for this show,
Love it.
it is top notch.
The set design, costumes,
Here's the thing:
music.
the the whole set and everything for the first two episodes, well, like they stylized everything, but they just made it black and white.
Dude, my mother is watching this show. My mother never watches these shows.
Well, I got Allie, I got my family watching it. Like, it's interesting. One, because we haven't had anything Marvel for 2 years. This is the first Marvel video that is going on the channel since Endgame.
Release the Widow cut.
All right, but let's go. I want to go to Doctor Strange in a second.
Yeah, because I want to wrap up this WandaVision thing because we got other stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we got. I want to talk about Nicolas Cage in a second, and Superman,
and DC, and I've got some Resident Evil and Invincible stuff. We got a lot on the plate, folks.
Yeah. So, this third episode was what I was looking for in the show from the beginning. I wanted the creepy aspect because the trailers, everything, that choking scene at the dinner in the first episode, it was creepy. It was vibing. Like, that's what I wanted to see.
Give me more of that, please.
It was not
the
Marvel.
The sitcom is great. No, the sitcom is great, and I love it how they play it straight. But give me that weird shit.
I like to see the Marvel characters interact with situations that Marvel really hasn't dove into, and that is
That is why I am so happy for Doctor Strange, because it's Sam Raimi, and Sam Raimi likes his weird, creepy, like dark shit.
And I'm actually looking forward to Falcon and Winter Soldier. I was not really looking forward to it until this show, because I was like, okay, well, this show is different than what I expected. And Falcon and Winter Soldier, while I'm going to watch it, I wasn't really excited for it.
It makes me interested how they're going to handle Hawkeye and Miss Marvel.
Yes.
Because if this is a parody and Falcon Winter Soldier is a spy thriller, what the I think Miss Marvel, she's a teen rom.
Yeah.
You know, like one of those teen shows. Hawkeye, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, because Hawkeye is
going to be like just a drama.
Hawkeye is deaf with Kate Bishop and training her to become the new Hawkeye or a version of Hawkeye, because a lot of times they're both Hawkeye.
What I'm thinking is it'll probably be a drama.
Yeah. And honestly, I would like to see that. The Hawkeye one is my most anticipated of the DC Plus shows.
And then Loki seems like a period piece.
You got me at Owen Wilson. Loki also does seem like a time piece, a historical. Oh, Cody. Oh, hold up.
All right,
there we go. Loki is a period piece that is based in conspiracy theories,
which is great
quality. And you got Owen Wilson looking like a badass.
Anyway, that's Marvel.
Speaking of badasses, I want to talk to the next little topic is the Nicolas Cage Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I will be watching this night one, and we will make a video.
First of all, yes, internet, that is a sentence. Yes, internet, It is happening. Yes, internet, we are fucking watching that.
I am
Can,
watching that
can I
night
say
one.
something? Can I say something with that? That's one of my most anticipated films of 2021. And 2021 is a stacked fucking year.
I am buying that movie the day it comes out. February 12th. I have it on my phone. I have an alarm set. Okay? I am watching.
Is it just Nicolas Cage's opening scene from Face Off?
That is the picture that will pop up when the alarm goes off. Uh, so, Nicolas Cage,
For those
Five
of
Nights
you
at
who
Freddy's.
don't know, first of all, for those of you who don't know, where the fuck have you been? Second of all,
The internet
please
broke
explain.
over this movie.
Yes, please explain to the two people who don't know what the hell this is.
We will watch it as a Discord. How about that? Yeah. Chat wants to watch it too. So we will have a fucking movie night to watch Nicolas Cage. Oh, sorry. Watch Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics stuck in a pizzeria with Nicolas Cage. Because he's not trapped with them. They're trapped with him.
I love how the fact that they're making an actual Five Nights at Freddy movie. Why? You don't need to,
You don't
because you're
need it
not going to
anymore.
top
But
it.
here's the thing. Why does the animatronics look really fucking creepy too? Like there was some
Oh,
realistic looking ones that I was like, that looks actually good.
do you know what my favorite part about this is? Is this whole trailer? Nicolas Cage never said one line of dialogue.
Holy shit, you're right. He
He
never
didn't say one line of dialogue. He
he
just
didn't say anything.
this whole time while crazy shit was happening, and the kids were pretty much telling him, "Dude, you're here for a sacrifice." This dude's just playing it safe. Like, I'm just here for one night to fix my car.
He literally just cracks open a soda and just chugs it. Like this man, yeah, he never said a word in the whole thing. But he beat the fuck out of some animatronics.
Here's my complaint. Here's my fucking complaint. I don't want this to be a jujitsu because jujitsu played it on the fact that fucking Nicolas Cage would be in it defending a army of warrior monks against aliens. Nicolas Cage was in it for 20 damn minutes. A 2 hour film. I don't want that.
I don't want that either. I want the whole movie to be Nicolas Cage.
But you know it's not because you know that they have that side plot of the kids trying to protect him from the cult. So you're going to have dumbass dramatic B movie plot for that, and the whole time you're going to be like, go back to crazy Nicolas Cage.
I Here's the thing. Whenever I get a streaming room, there will be some Nicolas Cage pillow something behind me because Nicolas Cage is my god. I love this man. Like he's
I love him so much.
my favorite actors are like Tom Hanks, Robert De Niro, and all. You know, actors. Nicolas Cage is not even an actor at this point. He's just Nicolas Cage. And
He is, and why I love Nicolas Cage is because if you give him the right director who knows how to use him, you can create a really good film.
um
Mandy is a really good film, and they know how to get soft theater actor, contemporary Nicolas Cage. They also know how to get fucking crazy Nicolas Cage.
Salty says in chat, we need it's basically a crossover of Nicolas Cage and Jimmy D31. Here's the thing. We've interviewed people in the past, and like I know we will never get to the point where we interview actual people, like famous people.
Never say never. You could always. I guarantee, if you hit the word out on Twitter, you could probably get a voice actor on here.
True.
Because a lot of voice actors are generally nice and
Yes.
willing to do interviews, with fans. Like, obviously
I would
not like a
retire.
in depth.
I would retire and peacefully die. And it will be played at my funeral if I ever got the chance to just speak to Nicolas Cage. Okay?
Oh, it can happen. It can easily happen. Do you know how many like
My,
indie film festivals Nicolas Cage goes to because people screen his terrible movies?
so I don't even care if they're terrible. If Nicolas Cage is in it, I'm watching it.
Yeah,
I
like
literally
look,
have an alert
yes.
on my streaming services for Nicolas Cage movies when they're added to the streaming services.
Okay, buddy, let's calm down there.
You don't get it. There's so many Nicolas Cage movies that comes out direct to DVD that you don't even know about.
Oh my god, that's true. Because he here's the bad part. He has to contractually obligate and say yes.
Allie says I'm gonna leave her for fucking Nicolas Cage.
Hey, it's true. She would.
Um, Interview with
I'm.
Critical Role.
No, that's probably won't happen.
Yeah. Um, you need to make fan art of this. If you make fan art of me and Cody with Nicolas Cage, please send it to us. I will make it my fucking banner on shit, okay? I'll print it out and put it
It's
on the
just,
wall behind me.
you know what it's going to be? It's literally going to be the scene of Face Off with us as the nuns and Nicolas Cage behind us grabbing our asses.
See, okay, that sounds a lot better than what I was thinking. I was thinking it was gonna be Nicolas Cage fighting animatronics, and we were gonna be the stupid B movie people.
I mean, I would be down to be that.
Papyrus, no. So, but
What do you say?
Jimmy would let Nicolas Cage rail him 110%.
I mean,
No.
no, I'm just joking.
No.
No. But so here's the thing about like me. Like, yes, there is a part of me that likes critics movie, that likes sitting down dissecting films, that likes talking like films that talk to you, that have a message or deeply animated. But then there's a part of me that loves dumb stupid shit.
Do you remember that
And
Nicolas
Nicolas
Cage
Cage
movie I
is at the
showed you?
top
Do you remember that
of dumb
Nicolas
stupid
Cage
shit.
movie I showed you? About the end of the
Which
world.
one? You show.
The end of the world one that we watched. Where
Did we watch it?
Yes, where Nicolas Cage knocked that dude's eyeball out and he duct taped a piece of toast as an eye patch.
Which, speaking of which, we need to watch Mandy and we need to watch Color of Space.
Yes, I want to watch Color of Space because that looks so trippy.
It's Lovecraftian.
It's very Lovecraftian. Now you
Bottom line,
a Nicolas
bottom
Cage
line,
movie. We're gonna watch
bottom
it as a
line.
Discord and then we were gonna review it.
Yes, we're shills for Nicolas Cage.
Yes, we just tell us a Nicolas Cage movie came out, we'll watch it. If we got better alerts, and we kept up to date with Nicolas Cage movies, this channel probably would be reviewing a Nicolas Cage movie a week. But
here's the sad part. Here's the reality of the sad part. I love Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
You love Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
I can't sit through half of his films.
Yes, because
like,
they're bad.
Because of a lot of like. No, but here's the thing. But like a lot of his bad film. No. Like, don't get me wrong. This Five Nights at Freddy one looks like that enjoyable type of bad. Okay, like a lot of the alert bad films, they're just boring.
So apparently, Allie has an exclusive Nicolas Cage movie on her Shudder account. It's a Shudder streaming service exclusive, and that's a horror thing. What's the name of it, Allie? A petition for a slice of life anime film where Jimmy and Nicolas Cage are the protagonist and have to be friends since childhood, but end up dating each other in the end. Excuse me?
What? It's a guy who watches anime. What? Are we yaoi all of a sudden?
I don't know what the fuck we are. First of all, I'm 25. Nicolas Cage is like, what, 60?
Oh, his head's on fire.
So we're gonna watch that. We're gonna review it. It's gonna be interesting. There's another thing that we kind of have been planning. We've kind of had this in the works since Christmas, and you, Soul kind of pushed us to do this. Yeah,
I did.
Um, so basically what me and Cody kind of have planned, it's going to be sort of a separate little series where me and
Yeah, you're gonna have to remind me because I've brought forth a lot of plans of things we've wanted to do, but we've kind of put either on the back burner
this is
or
not
we just haven't done.
I've been watching Pixar movies.
Okay.
We are going to kind of do a retrospective series where we sit down, talk about and discuss Pixar movies in order, except for The Good Dinosaur. We will not watch that movie.
Sorry. I'm sorry if you're a good dinosaur fan. We no.
It's a bad movie.
Sorry.
I don't like it. I refuse to watch it. But we will watch all the other ones.
And here's the thing. There's some Pixar movies which it's like they're not the best, but they're kind of a struggle to get through.
Yeah.
Especially Bugs Life. Especially Bugs Life because Bugs Life is literally it's the theme I think was literally I think the actual thing was like Katzenberger because he was running Disney at the time and he got this really cool, 3D. They had just came out with 3D technology for printing for like animation, okay, and they really wanted to try this. They really wanted to try it out, and Pixar had never done sequels, so they didn't really want to do sequels, but they still didn't have much to their library yet. So I don't know whose fucking idea it was. I don't know if they did a bunch of cocaine, but someone came to the idea of like, yo, let's do Seven Samurai, but with bugs.
Yeah. No. We're gonna do the Pixar movies except for The Good Dinosaur. Basically, one will come out a week. Hopefully. That's our plan. I'm gonna shoot for next week, but don't hold me on that one, okay? For the first one.
Oh, we could probably do next week.
Yeah, and of course, the first movie for Pixar was Toy Story. So Cody's gonna
not age well.
Cody's gonna keep me unbiased. Unbiased.
It is not aged well. I'm sorry, it is not. Toy Story is. I'm sorry. The original Toy Story is a very ugly film.
Okay.
It's a very ugly film.
Wait, don't spoil what we're going to talk about. All right.
Well, this is interesting because there's a couple there I legitimately have not seen. There's a couple of them I have not seen in a while. Like I know Monday, my mom and I are sitting down. We're watching Soul for the first time.
You need. We're gonna go through Toy Story to Soul. That's sort of our plan.
And then hopefully, if we keep this up, Raya should be either coming out or coming out around that same time.
Is that I don't know if that's Pixar, but we'll see.
It is Pixar.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Pixar.
We're still gonna review it anyway because like we need something to watch. But anyway,
speaking of something to watch, because Disney owns our soul, and we're still on the Disney track.
Let me just tell you one thing. The exclusive movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay. There's two of them.
Oh, there's two.
Allie has access, and she can eventually screen share them on Discord. Color Out of Space.
Yes.
And Mandy. They're both Nicolas Cage Shudder exclusives.
And they're both on Shudder?
Yes.
God, yes.
Apparently starting my own channel to review all the movies they hate. I don't like the Bugs Life. It was not entertaining to me as a kid. But I do have some things to talk about it.
Who's starting?
That is Allie.
So, here's the thing. I need to rewatch because I haven't started watching it, but I can
Yeah.
easily take a day or two and watch
Yeah,
Toy Story and
I am
Bugs Life.
at The Incredibles right now. That's the one I've gotten to.
Which is good because I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen Incredibles 2. I've
I,
seen bits of Incredibles 2. I've seen the memes from Incredible 2.
so because I don't want to spoil anything and I want to keep it to those videos. Let's move on.
Okay. Speaking of Disney, of things we've been rewatching, because apparently, besides becoming a Disney channel, we've also kind of become an animation channel. I would say that like we've gone from superheroes because, be frank, superheroes are always kind of there, but they've kind of started sucking in the last few years. So we've kind of had to start shifting our focus to stuff. So we've kind of been focusing on animation. Um, I rewatched, I finished because I didn't the original the Tangle series because I didn't see the ending because
I
this was
love
at a
the
time
Tangles.
to where I didn't have Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I didn't have cable, and even or I did have cable. I didn't have Disney Plus. I did have cable, but I was not going to fucking wait till because they would do new episodes at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and ain't nobody got time for fucking that.
Um, we can watch Soul as a Discord and everything. Um, Live, that's actually a good idea for after the Pixar series.
What?
Disney princesses.
Okay.
We like to torture ourselves, and we are not
Yeah.
owned by Disney.
Do I have to go get my? Do I have to go get another Jim Shore Mickey off the shelf?
No. Yeah.
But so I recently started rewatching. Well, I finished the Tangle series
Yes.
because I never saw how it originally ended.
I love it.
Um, it's good.
I
It's
think it is the one of the best Disney animated series on Disney Channel in at least the last decade.
see. So here's the thing. So I haven't seen because I'm more knowledgeable about the animation kind of stuff than I think you are. I haven't seen Big City Greens because apparently that's supposedly really good.
I want to. Here's the problem I have with the Disney animations right now.
Yeah.
They're really bad at promoting any of them.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen Amphibian, which is supposed to be really good,
Yeah.
and I haven't seen The Owl House, which is supposedly one of the best animated shows of last year, along with Infinity Train.
Here, Infinity Train, like there. So, 2019 and 2020, because 2019 a little bit less than 2020, but because the superhero shows kind of dying down and the movies dying down because of COVID and everything, we have picked up a lot of animation. I mean, we me and Ali review Scooby Doo and Guess Who on the channel because like we're the only YouTube channel to really cover the show. And like it's interesting. The new season that's about to come out looks really interesting. I mean, Owen Wilson is going to be a fucking celebrity guest star. Supergirl and Superman is going to be a guest star.
Is it CW actors?
I'm not sure for Supergirl.
Yeah, you need to find out, you need to figure out who's doing the voiceover for that because that's going to be really interesting.
So speaking of Superman, I want to talk about a little bit about the Superman and Lois show.
Okay, well, let's get before we talk about
Yes.
that because that can also go into the return animation.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Animation.
I want to review more animation, but I want to branch out from Disney because there's some really like one because yes, the running joke is that Disney does own our soul, but be honest, there's other animation studios out there
Yeah.
like Amazon's Prime's doing the Invincible show that has Stephen Yeun and J.K. Simmons. It's an 8 episode series, and each episode is an hour.
I'm down.
Adult Swim. Adult Swim's fucking great. Even if you start going back and rewatching some of the old shows, they've always had really weird and unique kind of stuff. I want to watch Primal. Primal is Gendy Tartakovsky.
Mm-hmm.
It is no dialogue. They're like 11-minute episodes, and it's supposedly super violent and hardcore. It's
Okay.
about a caveman and a T-Rex as a form of friendship.
Is this a Nicolas Cage movie?
That's what Primal is about.
Okay.
But
I do like talking about animation.
yeah,
The
because there's a lot you can do with animation.
I would like to go back and do a retrospective on Infinity Train. Um,
Season 3 is dark as fuck. Like
so
they
I
literally
didn't even know a season 2 came out.
no, like season 3 is they kill people in season 3 straight up.
I need to watch season 2 and 3. I covered season
I don't
1
know,
when it
I wouldn't
dropped.
mind talking about some of the other shows like from Disney, like Star Wars Forces of Evil, other stuff like, Amphibian or Owl House. Because Star Wars The Force of Evil kind of pisses me off because the more I think about it, because they had a really cool villain who they fucking wasted.
Yeah. So I want to cover more animation. But first we got to do Pixar. I'm not. We gotta get one thing done and power through.
I do want to do Pixar. So there's my mindset for me to focus you on this thing is I want to do Pixar
Yes.
because that's a lot.
Yeah.
And honestly, you could take a day watching 3 or 4 of those and cranking out videos.
Yes.
Okay. Another thing is, and we've said this before, and I want to fucking stick to it. We started anime. Okay. I want to do more of that
Yes.
because
Jimmy
that is
no
a
don't know anything about anime reviews.
what the reason I'm saying that is because there are more westernized shows
Yeah.
that are influencing off of that.
Yeah. No, I would definitely want to go back into our anime because that was fun watching One Punch Man and really
Plus,
diving into
you're
it.
halfway through Shield. You're halfway through Shield Hero, and Shield Hero's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know,
I should watch Promise
so it's like
Neverland.
I
We
won't
actually
did
have
review on
have
it.
a Promise Neverland video on the channel that Cody did. Definitely go check it out. There's some skits in the videos too. Um,
Oh yeah, my skits.
they're really good. If anything, after the stream, I'll pull it up on Discord and we'll watch it together. The Promise Neverland video.
Um,
They have a season 2 apparently.
they do. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've read all of the manga because the manga's ended. I've read all of that. It's decent. Um, Superman,
Yes.
because that also leads into the thing I want to talk about.
So Superman and Lois. I will be covering this show. Let me tell you, when CW gets a budget, when that HBO Max money comes in, whoo!
I haven't seen the trailer. I want to be honest. I haven't seen the trailer.
Let me
I
show
haven't.
it to you, okay?
Okay, I haven't seen the trailer. It popped up on my feed.
Let me
Popped up on
show
my
it to you.
feed, and I'm like, oh, this looks cool. But I didn't know if it was the official trailer, or if it was a teaser.
Nope,
Like
official trailer. I'm showing it to you. Pulling it up.
I've never seen it. But yeah, it is so weird where they got that HBO Max money.
Oh, hands down. Let me do this real quick. Oh, that didn't work. All right. Well, guys, hold up. We doing this. Boom. All right. You're just gonna listen to Cody while he watches this.
All right, cool.
When we were dreaming about having a family.
Well, I'm looking at your analytics
Sorry.
now. All right, cool.
Lost jobs, teens with severe anxiety, parents gone too soon.
Why'd you move the family?
When the CW gets a
Still looking for
budget.
the simple life?
Hold on.
'Cause those days are gone, Clark. Long gone.
You got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Really wish I could get drunk sometimes. You're saying you're Superman?
Well, we've seen Superman before. We've seen him.
Am I a bad father?
We're gonna be all right. No one ever dreams about the problems, but every life has them. Even the extraordinary ones.
Superman and Lois, 2-hour premiere event Tuesday,
So,
February 23rd.
question.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes. What is your question?
Cut back to me because Mama.
Oh.
I just have one thing, one small, minuscule thing about the Superman and Lois show.
Yes.
Why the fuck is Superman fighting Doom Guy?
I thought it was Master Chief.
Why? What is Doom Guy doing out of hell, and why is he fighting Superman?
So here's the thing, though. It looks good.
Now, trailers can look good. See, I don't believe trailer or like review hype or critic hype.
So here's the thing.
You know,
I think
you can make something look pretty.
I think they learned from Stargirl.
Okay.
I think they learned from Stargirl because
with this show, it's really going to depend on the writing.
Yes, it's going to depend heavy on the writing. I really think they learned from Stargirl with the higher budget and just the overall cinematography, because this looks good. This looks like it has nothing to do with any of the CW shows that it has.
Which I am so happy with.
I am too.
I am.
Like, Supergirl is ending, and I'm devastated, and it breaks my heart that it's ending. But
I just don't care because I don't care. I don't really care about the CW verse anymore because I've seen that there are better shows out there, and I've seen that you can strive for better.
Yes, and Supergirl's literally, and The Flash are literally my last CW shows. Those were my last ones I was going to review. And then we were just going to move on.
The Flash will just keep running till it literally dies.
But seeing this trailer, I'm going to review Superman and Lois. It looks good. They learned from Stargirl. HBO Max was able to provide the budget for the CW show. They put money into this show, and it shows. Speaking of the CW show, I watched the first episode of the Batwoman. Garbage. So,
boy, I'm telling you that now because I was gonna say the internet is loving it, and by loving it I mean tearing it a new asshole.
It doesn't even have an asshole. Like, they raw dog that shit. It is horrible.
You can tell they just don't care anymore.
They literally. My Batwoman video of saying how I believe the new season of Batwoman was going to fail, really, everything that I said in that video is true. And, like...
I need to watch that video, because I don't remember that video.
I did it. I broke down of why I thought the Batwoman show was going to fail.
But with this Superman and... Lois show. It's weird because they have teenagers, which
Crisis.
Okay.
Crisis.
I want Lex in this show.
I want John Cryer as Lex in this show, 100%.
And I have a function they will do it. They won't do it in the first season.
No, they'll keep him for Supergirl's final season. But then when Supergirl ends, I believe they will bring him in.
Because John Cryer's whole fucking thing is fuck that man.
Yes. And, like, John Cryer can... This budget with John Cryer as Lex Luthor, oh, it's going to be good.
Give him a decent script. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I am excited.
But listen,
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yes.
Because this could all fall apart.
It could all fall apart. But the Superman and Lois show, definitely looks interesting, and I'm excited for it. Are you excited for the Godzilla and Kong trailer tomorrow? 100%. I love the Godzilla and King Kong movies.
Two things about that. We'll get to the Godzilla and King Kong. Staying on Boot Superman, what is the equivalent in DC to Superman's eyes? The answer is fucking Batman. The fact that you had to think about that it really pisses me off.
I thought it was a trick question.
It's the Trinity. It's Batman and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
It's the Trinity. There's a rumor going around. I don't know if people know this. I do know this because I told you this last night. Okay. Mm-hmm. There's a rumor going around, and it's not confirmed because the whole thing comes off of Kevin Smith's podcast. Okay. Is that there's talks of them bringing back. HBO Max is wanting to do a sequel series, like a continuation of Batman the Animated Series.
Yes.
Couple of things with that. One, and because even and this is what I agree with, because if you go back to my videos in the olden days, I kind of dogged on Kevin Smith, okay? I never hated on Kevin Smith personally. I actually like Kevin Smith. I hated on the way that they were presenting Kevin Smith and kind of shoving him down our throat. I don't hate Kevin Smith as a person. I actually quite like the guy. I think he's super cool, super funny. I like some of his comics runs he's done, and I agree with him because he brought this up and he's like, you can't not fucking do this without Bruce. Mm-hmm. Like, you just can't. Like, first of all, Bruce has to be on board with this 100% for this even to be a motion of a thing, and there's a lot of inside sources that are kind of like, they are kind of thinking that Bruce is behind it,
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, the rumor is that they are bringing back the Batman the Animated Series to continue it.
Which is... No, it's not even fucking horrible. It is the best animated Batman show.
Oh, hands down.
It's hands down. There are other good Batman shows,
but this one is...
They would not be where it is if not the animated series.
Batman wouldn't be where it is.
No, it's not my favorite superhero show of all time. That's it's up there. Yeah, it's Justice League, straight up Justice League. We can debate on it, but I'm still gonna go with Justice League.
Yeah. What did I think? To be honest, I didn't really like it.
What?
They asked me about the premiere for Batwoman. I didn't really like it. A lot of my connection with the show was with Ruby Rose, and I felt like there were a lot of missing holes in the story. They did the best they could.
Isn't the Bruce Wayne there basically Hush?
Yeah, that's how season 1 ended.
Oh, fuck you! Don't ruin the Hush storyline.
They had Hush. They had Alice sew on a face that she made look like Bruce Wayne's.
Don't ruin the Hush storyline.
That's how it ended on season 1. But
so how the fuck did they write around No More Ruby Rose? Say it. Come on, it's bullshit, but you gotta say it.
It just was bad. Like, I could see what they were trying to do.
Which was... Oh, it literally broke you, like...
I just want to move on. I don't want to talk about it.
Alright. The show's dead.
I don't care. And I think that's the big part. I'm there for Superman and Lois, I'm there for Supergirl, and I'm there just because I want to see how the Flash I just want to see what the fuck it does.
Also Stargirl.
And hands down Stargirl. I don't put Stargirl with the CW shows. I know season 2 is only going to be on the CW, but I don't put it. It doesn't connect, in my opinion.
It's going to be weird because I think they're starting to push for like JLA Dark, which
Yeah.
Okay, please don't put that on the CW show. Please put that straight on Max, because
Well,
CW will fucking ruin.
Stargirl is part of the Max thing too. So,
But it's originally CW. Here's the thing. No, I'm talking about like, yo, you want to see JLA Dark? It's purely on HBO Max. This Superman and Lois is they got that HBO Max money, but it's on CW.
True. Yeah. No, and J.J. Abrams, I believe, is making that one. The Justice League Dark.
Good. Throw in Matt Ryan as John Constantine. That's a fucking given, and I'm sold.
Yeah.
What's next on the block?
Resident Evil?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about Resident Evil.
All right,
Resident
have
Evil
a good
8.
one. Resident Evil 8. So we are going a little bit in gaming.
Because believe it or not, this is a somewhat gaming channel.
It used to be.
Kind of. Resident Evil 8. So they just had a showcase.
Yes.
Which they did a trailer, gameplay. I like it.
It looks very interesting. I don't play those games because they freak me the fuck out.
So here's the thing. I wanted to know what your history was of Resident Evil.
So here's my history of Resident Evil.
Okay.
So in like 2009, 2010, my dad bought a GameCube and a bunch of GameCube games off of Craigslist. It was silver GameCube. And one of the Resident Evil games was part of it. And I was like, I've heard of this, but I've never played it. So I popped it into the GameCube, and I'm sitting there in the living room playing it. And it's one where we're in a mansion.
It's the first one. It's Revelations. It's a remake of the first game.
We're in a mansion, and the camera angles is like in the corners of the hallways and all.
Yeah,
It's very awkward. I was just walking around the house, and these monsters attacked me. Scared the shit out of me. Literally threw the fucking controller because I was scared. I tried a little bit of 7.
Okay.
And I did think about 3, and technically 3, the remake of 3 is in this house. I bought it for my brother for Christmas.
Okay. So here's
I've seen gameplay, and I've know the story of the Resident Evil franchise.
Okay. So here's my whole synopsis on Resident Evil and the kind of games, because I've played majority of them.
Okay.
I started with 4 because I think a lot of people started Resident Evil 4. I think you would like Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
Because Resident Evil 4 does have some of those horror moments in it, but it is purely an action shooter type game. Okay. 5 is sort of kind of racist. It really doesn't hold up.
Yeah.
It's a good game until about the last final boss battle, where it just says, fuck it, we're going stupid Michael Bay. I own 2's remake, which is really good because it's that kind of classic survival horror type stuff. Played a bit of the first one on the GameCube. So when I had a GameCube years ago, it was okay. I really wasn't into those types of games at the time.
Yeah.
The remake of 3 is fucking trash. It fucking is. I'm sorry. It is.
I just bought it for like $10 from Target because it was 50% off.
You pay $10 too much.
It was a Christmas gift.
That's fine. 3, it looks pretty. And it looks pretty. 6, okay, so 6 is where they pretty much fucking go, yeah, fuck it. We're going straight up stupid, cartoonish, over the top action movie. Like, there's literally a boss fight where you fight a zombie shark.
Yeah.
And then
Then you got 7,
7,
which
which
went
is
back to the creepy.
back to the horror, and it's kind of a continuation from where we're leading into 8 to where you're playing as the same character from 7, Ethan Page.
Yep.
You know, you're in more of a Transylvania type of thing.
Yeah, it's very grim fairy tale like.
Well, they're confirming stuff like werewolves and, you know, more of that kind of stuff, you know, and somewhat zombie like creatures.
Mm-hmm. So with this new Resident Evil, it looks very interesting.
And that woman be thick.
Yes. As chat calls it, the big booby vampire.
Yep, she be thick.
It's creepy. It's realistic looking. It's Resident Evil at its finest.
It's coming out sooner than expected.
Yes. Just don't... I can't get hype for any games right now. Cyberpunk has killed every bit of hype I have about a single video game.
You can still get hype for games, okay? You just need to know that...
I can get hype for a game, but my excitement for games right now... It's at a bar.
Cyberpunk is a further example of people needing to hold gaming studios accountable.
Yes.
You know, granted, they have done a lot of steps forward into mending that relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cannot say that they're like most companies where they've pretty much just said "fuck off," you know.
Salty. Chat wants me to play Resident Evil 8 on stream.
Play. They're gonna hate me. Play 7 at least. That way, because 7's basically a continuation of. Yeah, I know. That's why I said you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. I'm sorry.
No, I know what happens in 7. I've seen it twice. I watched Mark and Jack play it.
Okay, fine. Play 4, because 4 is more of an action shooter type game.
Okay.
Okay. 5's kind of racist, so I would just kind of like watch the story to 5. 6 is where they just literally go, fuck it, we're an over the top Michael Bay action shooter game.
Yeah, I definitely like. Guys, I'm not playing 7. I'm not, mainly because I know the story. I know the ins and outs of the game.
But you could at least play 5 or 6 to at least somewhat know of Chris Redfield. You know?
Well, I know the whole story of Resident Evil. Because, like, I went on a whole binge of watching everybody play these games. 8, I will think about. I will think about playing 8. Actually, I didn't really pay attention, and I can't think of it, when it comes to the release date for Resident Evil 8.
Mm-hmm.
What is the date it comes out?
It's the 21st of May.
Okay, that's not that bad.
No, it's not. Well, because here's why it's such an important date. Because I don't know if you knew this. I'm actually confirming the release date. Yeah, May. Hold on. May 7th. It's May 7th.
Okay, May 7th.
So there was a big. Why is this a big deal? Because I don't know if you knew about this. There was a breach in Capcom's like security, and a lot of their stuff of like upcoming future projects got leaked.
Okay.
So a lot of like Tekken's, Resident Evil, you know, and in that release date, and why it was a big deal because there was an initial release date for what we assume was Resident Evil 8 in October.
Okay.
Of this year.
Okay. Huh. That's really
Yeah.
pushed up.
Yeah. So I think it was kind of like, no, it's not in October. It's uh, 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 May. Yeah. Wait, fuck. Can we do May? Yeah, we can do May.
That honestly gives me a little concern.
I have a funny feeling the game was done.
I feel like the game's done. I think they wanted to release it in October because of Halloween.
Here's the thing. For Halloween, too, and did you see the fucking bullshit kind of deathmatch type of thing?
Mm-hmm.
I think if any, I think the core game is done.
Yeah.
I think the core, because it's pretty much they're using the same engine for Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
So I think that's all done. I think what they wanted to really fine tweak more was that kind of deathmatch bullshit.
Yeah.
Which no one really cares about.
We just want big booby vampires.
I just want John to beat Zaldin.
I will look. I'll play 8. How about that? I will play 8. I will finish 8. Look, let me just say this. I will finish 8. Me saying I'll play a game can be anything. Me saying I will finish a game. Mark it down.
It's something.
Mark it down. Quote me. Just call me out on my bullshit. All right.
All right, we will. We will. I do it all the time.
I'm going to beat 8 within a month. 2 months?
Let's go 2.
Okay.
Because, and I just don't rush through it.
I'm not. I'm not rushing through Kingdom Hearts 2 right now.
Don't rush through it. Generally, these games are pretty short.
Yeah.
Because I know you can, 7. I think you can beat around 12 to 16 hours.
Chat says clip this bitch.
Clip it.
Well,
Hold
we're
it
on
too,
YouTube.
Jack.
You can't clip.
Yep. Sorry, bitches.
Screen recorded or something. Go back.
Pin it in Discord.
Yeah, pin it in Discord or something.
So yeah, you're working on KH.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah,
I'm at the Beauty and the Beast boss.
I know.
Well, I skipped. I went to. I decided. No. I was at another boss and I went to another world. And then
you were at Zaldin.
Yeah, I was.
I meant to tell you because you were like, man, Dimex is giving me some trouble, and I'm like, yeah, he can be kind of a bitch, and it didn't fucking hit me until like, oh fuck, wait till he gets to Zaldin.
Yeah,
because Zaldin.
Okay,
gave
can you explain
trouble.
something to me?
Mm-hmm.
The Mickey Mouse shit.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, so I guess Mickey is supposed to be like their version, like a get out of jail free card.
But how does it work? Because sometimes Mickey shows up, sometimes he doesn't.
It's only certain fights, okay? And from what I've heard, the easier you get, the more chances. Like if you go on hard mode or proud mode, he doesn't show up at all.
Okay.
But like normal and easy, for certain boss fights, you'll get like an I won't give up. And Mickey will show up to kind of like, so you got to keep pressing triangle button to kind of guide his spear of light to give you kind of like another, basically a 1-up.
Yeah.
You know?
So, but like sometimes he shows up like 20 times. But
yeah, it depends on.
The next time he only will help me out like twice.
That I just know with certain bosses, he'll show up to kind of give you a boost.
Okay.
You know?
So, I got to get through that.
Zaldin's whole thing is when he does, is with his reaction command of when he does his paladins, his learn. What you're supposed to do is you kind of jump and you can stack those and hold on to them. And then when he does that again, you can bamf and then boom, 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 and pretty much do like major damage.
Okay. So what my problem?
It takes a bit. If you have to watch a video to see how to get the timing
to do it,
for
yeah,
it.
I'm probably gonna have to, because the issue I was having was the fact I was doing learn but getting hit while I was trying to do the reaction command.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I'm literally hitting it when it pops up. It literally is only there for like a split second.
Yeah, he. So until the final boss, till the end, till the final world, where literally the final world gets to a point to where it's just a boss gauntlet.
Oh, I know.
Like with the remaining organization members, it's just a gauntlet, one right after another.
Yeah.
And it's like Zaldin is that one to where, but Zaldin's one of those like once you learn like his trick, he's easy.
Yeah. I just gotta
You
learn
know,
it.
you gotta learn it.
So we'll beat that. I'm probably gonna take a short little break.
Yeah, what's next on the Jimmy D?
So I'll probably take a short break between that and I think it's Dream Drop. I think.
Yeah, because I don't know. Because well, no, the next one is theoretically, if you're going in order of release, the next one is Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep's fucking hard. It is. It's a fun game, but it's hard.
Is that the Aqua one?
That's the Aqua Terra Ven stuff.
Okay, yeah. I'll probably do that one, but I'm gonna have a short little break between doing Kingdom Hearts, just to play some other games because I want to play some different games. I actually have I have 2 Halo games that was gifted to me, and I've never played a Halo game from Steam. I got those, so that could be interesting. Especially because Superman's going to be fighting Master Chief on that TV show.
Or Doom Guy. Superman's fighting Doom Chief.
Okay. Was there anything else on the list? I don't think so.
We haven't been taking questions, but
I still haven't played Farming Simulator. We'll get to questions in a second. So Farming Simulator did get postponed because I want to play with Joe and Hubbard when we do Farming Simulator because I'm going to be an utter fucking disaster and I need 2 other people to actually at least know how to play the fucking game. Or my family is I am a 5th generation dump truck driver. I am from the country. Okay.
Except you broke that fucking generation by becoming a teacher instead of a dump truck driver.
I know, but it's in my blood. Okay, it is in my blood. So we gonna do this.
Speaking of games playing together,
yes,
you and me. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
We've got 2. I've got 2 ideas we can do.
All right,
We're always talking about that. We've always talking about that Soul Link.
Yes.
And whether we do it via the MMO, which we kind of started and we never really went back to.
Well, I set up a profile.
So even if we don't do the MMO, there's always because I have literally the.
So here's
emulator for just the regular ROMs.
Let's do MMO Emerald.
Okay. Okay.
Let's do that.
See how that works.
And see how that works.
Okay. If we fail, which we probably will, mostly John's fault.
This might be a 1-stream thing.
If we fail,
yes.
Which I'm trying not to, I want to try my damnedest because I want to say we did a fucking Soul Link on this channel. They're not.
Well, at least on Twitch.
Honestly, Soul Links are not hard.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Me and you can make this funny. Like,
also,
Allie would cry because I would kill everybody in 5 minutes, and you'd be like, "Well, take 2." That didn't happen. So
I don't care if you have to have on your fucking computer a fucking printout thing of type matchups of like.
I will line right behind my monitors.
Bitch, it's Emerald. You've played through Emerald. It's not like it's an emulator of Emerald. It's not like it's a ROM hack of Emerald. It's literally Emerald.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't care. You have 2 monitors. I don't care if you have to literally look shit up.
Yeah. We're going to try it. We're going to try it.
Another thing that hit was, so Scott Pilgrim versus the World Complete Edition just came out.
Okay.
It's a side-scrolling 2-player beat 'em up.
We're doing it.
Hell, it's $15.
We're doing okay. We're doing it. Oh, you had me at side scroller 2-player beat 'em up. All right.
Based off of one of my all-time favorite movies.
It's a decent movie for me.
Have you ever seen Scott Pilgrim?
Yes, I have.
I would say, because we don't have a problem if you haven't.
I have seen Scott Pilgrim. It is a decent movie. I see
I
why
love
people
it.
love it. I just personally, it's just not one of my favorites.
Here's my whole thing. I want to read the comic because apparently the comic is somewhat different. Also, it's not my favorite of I'm thinking Edgar Wright's favorite of films he's done. That's still Hot Fuzz.
So you can add for every sub you have a spin with different outcomes.
Okay, what would the outcomes be?
Yeah, what would the outcomes be, Salty? Like, we can do that on Twitch. Like, I have a setting for a wheel. Hell, I'll go to Amazon and buy a fucking wheel and put that bitch behind me and be like, all right, so today, guys. Yeah, let me know in Discord. But do you guys have any questions or comments or anything before we wrap this up? I wanted to focus at the beginning on Wandavision because we haven't done our videos on Wandavision and I'm behind. Like, I was just behind on the videos. Restart game? No, we're not doing that one. Spin the wheel for a reset.
What game?
Oh,
no.
We are not
God,
doing
no.
that. No, hell no. Mudkip is my favorite. Mudkip is my favorite.
That's gonna be really interesting because I think I have an idea on how we're gonna roll for starters.
Okay. Don't tell me.
Roll
Just leave it
D6.
as a D6.
Yeah, roll d6. 1 to 3 is Trico, 2 to 4 is Torchic, 3 to 6 is Mudkip.
All right. That yeah. We'll use fucking D&D dice, to do that shit. So, that's sort of what's going on for Twitch. Just kind of a little update for you guys, because, like I said, I wanted to do WandaVision, because, like, that's the shit we cover on this channel. And to be honest, it's been 35 days since the last video on this channel, and I feel fucking horrible about that.
It's been it's like a joke. We keep saying see you guys in X amount of weeks. Guys, it's X amount of weeks.
That's changing. I'm gonna go full force with YouTube videos and Twitch streams. I'm excited to do the stuff, and I think that's gonna be a major factor. And there's gonna be a lot of different things. Like, I'm really excited for Farming Simulator. Y'all might joke and laugh at me, but I'm excited for that damn game. I'm excited for Scott Pilgrim. I'm excited to continue playing Raft, because, like, me and Allie are dead in a dome somewhere. I'm excited to I'm still excited to get Baby Yoda in Fortnite. See you in a month. I will not see you guys in a month. We will have more videos. Like, we're gonna more than likely have the Toy Story video up. WandaVision episode 4 review will go up next Friday. We're moving forward with videos. We're doing this shit, all right? We're going to have Twitch stuff going.
Well,
Discord we're going to have going. Like, the Minecraft server, we're going to keep going. That's been exciting. Like, there's so many things that we've kind of put in place right now that it's just exciting, and I'm ready to get this shit rolling. All right.
All right. Well, I think on that we will call it.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Please, if you would, share this out, even if it's just for the Wandavision at the beginning. Hit the like button. It helps out on YouTube. Likes are very important. And just thank you guys for watching. I know it's chat been rolling all night, and I haven't kept up the best with it. Because me and Cody will get on a rant or a tangent, and like at that point you guys on a whole different conversation.
I mean, that's why I like these rambles.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to do the rambles a little, like, once. It will probably be a random day. We're gonna try to find a day that fits both of us, but until we actually do, it will probably just be a random day when me and Cody are free and everyone else is kind of busy, game wise. So when do you want to do Scott Pilgrim?
Let me get the game first.
Yeah.
I need money first. So I'll let you know when I get it, and then we can work on getting do a stream for it.
Okay. All right.
Because it also has to relate to my work.
Yeah. So Scott Pilgrim, that we have that coming. We got Fortnite. We have Farming Simulator. We have Raft. We have a bunch of different games coming. I know Allie eventually will come back and play some games. She just got to get some things situated first. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. It's 11 o'clock. We've been going for...
Yeah. I'm probably going to get off soon.
Yeah, we've been going for an hour and a half. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys will come talk to us more in the Discord. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace out.
Peek out.